This is a quick video on moving information from an Accord form into MGA systems without rekeying using the Appulate Uplink tool. We'll start with a standard submission that came from a retail agency. This comes as an email with an Accord form attached. When the Accord form is brought up, we can see that it's for Gold Apple Nursery on some highway in Los Angeles. Typically, the first thing the underwriter would do would be to go to IMS and see if Gold Apple Nursery exists. So we'll do a search for gold. As we type that in and look, we can see that there is no account for Gold Apple Nursery. So what do we do from here? You appulate it. What that means is use the Appulate print driver to move the information into the Appulate system. By simply hitting print, it's going to take the information from the application and move it into either IMS, or in this example, we're going to show how I can move it into the Appulate UI. Inside of the Appulate UI, there's some tools. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail on that here, but for example, there's a tool that would allow the underwriter to send a questionnaire to the retail agent to answer any missing information or required questions. We'll pop out of that. There's also values that can be put on these fields to make them required or validate the information inside of the field. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to simply export the information. So by choosing export, we have this set up to export to IMS. We're going to export this policy. So keep in mind that this can be done on faxed and scanned documents as well. In those cases, those documents are going to come through the Appulate OCR tool, where you'll have a chance to clean them up a little bit before they go on to IMS or into Appulate. So now that the policy has been exported, and you're going to see a little note here to the testing, this is all brand new. So we know that it's been exported, it was successful. We'll go back to IMS, we'll go back and search on Gold Apple, and now you see that the account has been created. So you double click on that, you can see there it is, Gold Apple Nursery, some highway, Los Angeles. And from this point, the card is created, the information is all available, it's in IMS and made available to be moved into net rate when you hit the rating button. And all that information flows through the system. That's what happens when you appulate it.